Oscars goes to Mickey Mouse for Anora. Yes, Brazil is written right over here. The Oscar for Best Actress goes to Minnie Mouse for Anora. But are you sure? Because I'm certain you did have other choices. No, we didn't have other choices. Just a black lesbian, a transgender woman, a Latina old lady, and an American old lady. But can you recount the votes? Because we know Fernanda is such a good actress and she was so good in the movie. No, I'm so sorry. There's nothing we can do. Maybe you can call our president. You know, the one that looks like a Cheeto? Hi everybody. So the Oscars happened last night and we are going to do a quick checkup of the winners. I don't want it to be like a super long video, like very edited video, because I wanted to bring this content quick for everyone, like for anyone who's watching it. So we're gonna check up the winners and see like what happened. So let's start with Best Sound. Dune Part 2, of course, won it. I remember watching Dune in the cinema and like the walls of the cinema shaking because of the sound. It was so good and so brilliant, and I'm so happy they won and they deserve it so much. Congratulations, guys. Best makeup and hairstyling, the Substance won, and of course they deserve it too, because the monster they created is already legendary and it was such a amazing job. And congratulations to you guys, you're amazing, and thank you so much for bringing the Substance to us, bringing horror to such a like horror movies are getting, can you imagine that horror movies going to the Oscars and getting the recognition they deserve? I love horror movies, so it's amazing, and with people who watch horror movies, you know that a lot of people deserve these awards and deserve to be recognized, and they aren't. So the Substance winning this one is really amazing, and again, congratulations. So Best Film Editing, it goes to Anora, and I don't know, Anora they like swept the night, and a lot of people are saying good things, a lot of people are saying bad things. I'm like in the middle. I think for editing they deserve it, because doing a movie like Nora, you need to have like a quick pace, and doing that is much harder than it looks. And I think they nailed it, and like the editing is like a big part of this pace, so they did very well. And I think this one for Best Film Editing for Nora, I think it was like a good one for them. I don't remember the other nominees, but like thinking about Anora, thinking about the comedy in Anora and the drama, and like how everything happened so fast, and how the editing needs to be perfect to do that. I think they really deserve it. Best documentary short subject, The Only Girl in the Orchestra won. Unfortunately, I don't watch documentaries, but congratulations so much. I really should watch more documentaries, and congratulations. I didn't watch it, but I'm sure you are like amazing. Just the name is amazing. Like, congratulations. Costume design, Wicked won it, and I was waiting for Nosferatu because the costume design, it's so beautiful, so beautiful, and so like they do so much research and things like that. They go so deep in the history, in the characters, in the time the movie is like going on, and I was reading so much for Nosferatu for this one, but seeing Paul, I think his name is Paul Tezewell, winning, it was so beautiful. I think it was one of the most beautiful speeches of the night. In 100 years, an Oscar is, I think is the I'm gonna put right there, right here, around here. Like, I think the Oscar is doing almost on 100 years. I'm not sure, but in such a long time he being the first black male to win this is like ridiculous. Like, why he was the first in at the same time beautiful, and it was so beautiful seeing him, and of course all the clothes he and his group created. Wicked, it's a beautiful movie, like to look at the clothes. I saw some backstage videos about the costume design in Wicked, like the details, especially in Elphaba's looks, like the black ones she uses. It's so beautiful. It's so deserved, and congratulations too. Like I said, I was waiting for Nosferatu, but it was such a beautiful moment. Like, in the watching it, I was like, okay, you deserve it as well. Just take like a bunch of other Oscars, and congratulations. Best cinematography, The Brutalist win. Talking about The Brutalist is hard because all of the I think AI is AI thing going on, and like, how can I say, I watched this movie on Saturday before the Oscars, and it's hard because you don't want to support something they use it, like something they shouldn't use. Like, don't do that. It should be human created. I know they use technology to do something like when you want, you have they use it for advanced Adrian Brody's, I think his name is Adrian, let me check. Adrian Brody's, he speaks another language. I don't remember the language he was speaking, but like to increase that, to make it, of course he wasn't like and he's Adrian Brody, he's American, so to make it feel like more natural the way he was speaking, like I get that, but like it's hard. Even talking about that is hard, but I will try to be the most neutral I can. Like, I shouldn't, but in respect for like everyone, like I don't want this to be a war. I want to celebrate cinema. Of course, I want to celebrate cinema who's not using AI, but anyway, anyways, I watched The Brutalist and forgetting all of trying to ignore all of that. I really like it, The Brutalist, and it really touched me. Some scenes I think about it, they keep coming back to my mind, and they're beautiful. And the story, like everyone's talking about it, it's 3 hours and a half long, and I felt it. I felt it was a little bit too long, but they could cut some things, like to have like 3 hours of the movie. I think it was enough, like 3 hours. But at the same time, it was okay. It was like uh, um, something like, it's not ending. It's never ending. It's not like that. If you really want to watch it, it's going to be really good because the story goes on, and you want to know what's happening, and you somehow get attached to those people, and you get attached to what they are constructing, and it's a beautiful movie, and it won best scenography. Let me see. Yes, it won best scenography, and I understand because it's such a beautiful movie to look at. Just thinking about they are building this building who's going to be a church, is going to be a community center, is going to be a place where you can study, it's going to be a library, it's going to be everything, and it just thinking about that place, like the way, if you watch it, the way like the cross hits the center of the church, the scene in the library when you finally see the library, it's just your heart gets so warm, and it's like, you feel like that's cinema, so trying to ignore everything that happened, we shouldn't ignore, but trying to, just for this moment, just to celebrate cinema. Congratulations, The Brutalist, you guys did really well. Best animated short film, I didn't watch any because I don't watch many like short content. But congratulations to In the Shadow of the Cypress, I think you pronounce like that. Congratulations for winning Best Animated Short Film. I'm pretty sure you guys are amazing, and congratulations. So, Best Adapted Screenplay, Conclave won. I really, 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 really loved Conclave, and for me, they could have won even more, because a movie about cardinals choosing a new pope is like, they have everything to be like the most boring movie ever, and they are so cool. So cool, and I really want to watch it again. And there's the thing that I like it, I thought it was genius. A lot of young people were making editors, fun editors, and making memes about the cardios, and it was like a pop event, and they deserve it so much because the movie is really good. They make church, like Catholic church, cool somehow, and it's so well deserved. And I really, really wanted that they won more, but unfortunately they didn't. But I was rooting so much for Conclave, and but they won Best Adapted Screenplay because Conclave is actually a book, and a lot of people were praising them for the adaptation, for that, for making the story interesting, like something that should be totally boring, making it totally you want to know like more what they are hiding, what those cards are they going to fight, or who is going to win. It's congratulations, you guys did so well, and I love your movie, and yes. So best original screenplay, Anora won. As I said, Anora is going to win a lot, and I saw a lot of people saying that Anora didn't deserve this because I saw someone who brought up last year's winner. There was I will put the movie here. I forgot the name. Anatomy of a Fall one, I think. And I get it because Anatomy of a Fall has a beautiful. That movie is amazing too, but I get why Anora won this one too, because they make sometimes the easy can look like, can sound like not natural, can sound like fake, but Anora did it. They the movie sounds natural. It's like you're watching real people. I don't know how to explain, but it's like it doesn't feel like extras. If it feels like real people talking, like people their age, people who those characters are, and that's not easy. That's something you have to praise, and I think Anora deserves this award for that. And I probably, if I was a voter, I probably would have voted for them too. The Substance had a really amazing original screenplay too, but I think Sonora is stronger for that, for making the scenes, as I said, Sonora is a quick movie. Everything happens fast, and everything is at the same time. They take their time and they make it natural and they make it theirs, and I think they deserve this one. Okay, so Dune Part 2, of course they won best visual effects because Dune is an amazing movie. It was an amazing experience, and I wish the director won best director because I feel like he deserves it. A lot of the movies exist because of him, because of his passion for the project, but they won best visual effects, and congratulations because you guys deserve it so much. The movie, like those big magnificent worms, I'm in love with them. Everybody loves them, and they are the coolest thing like ever, and I want one. And for creating that, thank you so much for bringing this world to us, and creating Arrakis to us, and congratulations for winning. You guys deserved it so bad. So best live action short film, I Am Not a Robot won. As I said, I don't watch short films, but congratulations for winning this category. Best original score, The Brutalist won, and let me tell you, I think again, forgetting the whole thing, the trying to forget, because we shouldn't, But for this moment, forgetting it, the first scene of The Brutalist is so strong. He's in, if you didn't watch The Brutalist yet, it's about this man who survived the Holocaust. He's a Jew. He survived the Holocaust, and he's coming to United States to restart his life, to try to restart his life. And the first scene is he coming to America, and he's in a boat with a lot of people. It's like a lot of people shoved in the boat, and they don't have like enough space, enough, they seem not to be well there. And someone, I think they tell him they arrived in America, and he's like running through those people, through that dark place. Like it's like it's almost like, look at the place he's coming from, look at this, look what happened to him. And when he goes up the boat, he sees he's coming to New York, so he sees the Statue of the Liberty, and it's upside down, and you already know, okay, something he's coming from a place that didn't like him, who made him suffer so much, who didn't like and respect his people. But he's going to another place that the same in another way is going to happen. And this score helps you feel that, like you feel the hope this man is feeling, and the score helps with that. But at the same time, you are looking at that upside down statue, and you're like, oh man. And this is just the first time, and like you hear the score like that, dun 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 dun, and like, I watched the movie at home, but if you watch that, I'm pretty sure if I had watched that in the cinema, I would have chills, because it's beautiful, and I think they deserve, just for that scene. There's the rest of the movie, the 3 hours and a half, and just for that, I think they already deserve it. So congratulations, Brutalist, for winning this one. So best documentary feature, Northernland won, and it was one of the most special moments of the night, because what's going on right now is unacceptable. And Northernland, it's about, I have to watch this documentary, I really want to. It's about what's going on Palestine, and what's going on to those people, and how we can accept that, and how we that's not natural, the way we are living, like nothing is happening there, or like how we are making those people like being bad, being only terrorists. No, there's like children, there's women, there's men, there's old people. That's like, they are destroying the culture, they are destroying their homes, they are killing so many children, and the documentary is about that. It's about Palestine, and we have, I think it's beautiful how they the cinematic community is made of a lot of people who support the state of Israel, and seeing those guys going there, accepting this award in front of some of those people, it was very strong, and I think it was a beautiful moment of the night, and I think they deserve it so much this award, and they deserve so much more. They deserve to live in peace, and they deserve to bury the ones the people who have died, their family, with dignity, and they deserve to rebuild their cities, and they deserve this war to stop and to raise their kids in peace, and to have the culture back, and congratulations, you guys. I'm hoping and I'm praying this horrible thing that's happening to you guys is going to somehow stop soon. They had a ceasefire some weeks back, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was more like a month or so, but it's not enough. You know that it doesn't stop there, and we are all doing what we can, and to support you guys, and to bring your life back. And again, congratulations. So for best supporting actor, Kieran Culkin won, and he had the cutest speech of the night. He's such a cutie pie. He won the award, and he told his wife, "Oh, you told me once I get this award, we can have a 4th child. So I won. Let's do our 4th child." And I think that was so cute, and he looked at her and her at him with so much love, and I think it was so gentle and pure. And congratulations, he was amazing in The Real Pain, and he deserved it so much, and I love that movie. And congratulations for winning. So Zoe Saldana won supporting actress for Emilia Perez, and is also another movie with so much controversy, and in my opinion, Ariana Grande should have won. I watched Emilia Perez, and I don't think Zoe Saldana's performance was like something like I never seen before that deserves an Oscar. But she won, congratulations. But honestly, I think she shouldn't have won or even been indicated, because I didn't like the movie, I didn't like the story, I didn't like the songs, the singing. Sean Baker won Best Director, and since then I saw some things from Sean Baker, like some weird things about him, like he won, and some things have been surfacing in the internet about him, like some people he follows on his Twitter, I think in social media, I don't know if it's his Twitter or his Instagram, but like speaking just technically, not what he believes, just for the movie, just for Anora, I think he deserves it, because you feel him in the movie somehow. Like it's a Sean Baker movie. It's Sean Baker in his best. Do I think he's the best director ever? No. Do I think he's a very good director and he should be praised, especially for Anora? Yes. I understand why he won. I respect that. I think Dune's director deserved it as much, because Dune is his. Dune exists because of him. I think he should be the one winning this, but um, from what we had, Sean Baker, it's okay. So congratulations for winning. For best animated feature, Flow won, and they deserve so much. Like the country, the creators. If you guys don't know, like 5 people in total did this movie, and they did it with an open source software, and they did it with like the less money possible, and it's such a beautiful movie, and it's about cats, a little cat, and it's about animals, and I love cats so much, and someone said we need to stop making movies about dogs, so many movies about dogs, let's start making more movies about cats, because cats are amazing, and yes, I'm like, yes, make more movies about cats, because I love cats, and it's such a beautiful movie, and I really thought DreamWorks was getting it with the white robot, but no, like Flow won it, and I was so happy because they won it, because they deserve it so much, and Letonia was like Brazil, and it's their first nomination ever, and they already won, and congratulations so much, and thank you so much for the support you guys gave Brazil, and you guys deserved it so much, and just enjoy this such a special moment, and I hope we see more about the creators of Flow, more of small countries, of small creators of Lithuania, of all around the world, and it's so beautiful. Someone said Disney and like big studios, Pixar, big studios that make animation, who have a lot of money, they didn't win last year, and the other year they had Inside Out this year, and they Inside Out was major, everyone was talking about it and watching it, but they didn't win. So, and in China there's this movie who did like so much money there in his animation, so people are like, Disney, you. There was a time like Pixar was winning everything, every year for animation. It was theirs for sure, and like what is happening, I know what is happening, like they are making the same movies and the same style, just for money, and the same 3D style with the same people in it, and they are people who have like different ways of doing stuff, like more creative ways of drawing, and not the way they specifically want. They are being laid off, so maybe they need to rethink that, and bring the creativity and bring it back, because that's the real essence of animation. So for best international feature film, I'm Still Here won, and it's the first. I'm Brazilian, so it is the first Oscar we have, and being someone who loves cinema my whole life, it's unbelievable we have an Oscar. I think I know we have it, but it doesn't even sound true that our country has an Oscar, and it's with such a beautiful story, with such an important story for our country, for politics in our country. The movie is about a family and what happened to the family because of a dictatorship. the all the madness that happened, all the hate, all the how we shouldn't bring that back to our country. And it's so important that we are talking about that again, and that we want this, so we will never forget what happened to our country, and we can't let that happen again. Like, people who want that to happen again, and to bring fascism to our country, they are also still here, and we have to fight them. And that it's also a way to fight them, bring giving voice to Eunice Paiva and her family, and all of the people who suffered because of this madness that happened in our country. And it shouldn't had happen ever again. So I'm so happy we won. And yes, also Brazil, let's make more movies, and let's make our culture, spread our culture to the world, because we have so much. It's so beautiful what we know, what we have here, and I think the world should see that too, because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Our country is so beautiful. We have so many beautiful stories to tell, many important stories to tell, many important things to say to the rest of the world. So I'm hoping our country with this award will support culture and give more money to culture and to education. To I'm still here is a book, making cinema culture in general, cinema books more accessible to those ones who doesn't have a lot of money. That's so important. Yes, so we got it, and it's like a dream come true, and I'm so happy, and this crew deserves it so much. The movie is impeccable, and congratulations. We love you. Thank you so much for bringing this story to the cinemas, to the world. Thank you so much for making Brazil so proud. Brazil, the whole country stopped to see the Oscars last night, and I don't remember that happening like ever. Like my family watched, my family, my friends all together watching it. That never happened. I used to watch the Oscars by myself, and no one even cared. And last night everyone stopped to watch and to cheer for Brazil, and thank you so much to bringing the energy and that moment, that feeling to us who love cinema. So congratulations. So best original song, El Mal won it. El Mal, it's from Emilia Perez, so they won best original song. What can I say about it? I already said in my video about Emilia Perez. If you didn't watch it, maybe you could go there and watch it. They don't deserve it. Songs in Emilia Perez are bad. They are so bad, and I don't know how this thing is even here. Like, congratulations, but I have to be honest. I have to be honest. I'm so sorry. Best production design, it Wicked won, and it wasn't a surprise because Wicked built a lot of the stuff. They had a lot of the buildings, the X University, they built it all, and they built the little Munchkin town and Esmeralda City. I really like that when directors and productions, they build stuff. It's not just CGI, it's not just untouchable things. So congratulations, and thank you so much for bringing physical cinema back. And for that you need money. So studios, give producers, give directors more money so they can build stuff, because if they build stuff, it looks, most of the times it looks amazing and so beautiful, and you can win Oscars. Mikey Madison won Best Actress. I'm going to be quick in this one, because do I think she is a bad actress? No, no at all. Do I think Mike Madison is the worst actress ever? No, I think what she did in Anora is really good, and I could never do it. As I said, the movie has a beautiful naturality. It's like you are watching real people who are going through that, and I think it's a lot because of her. She's like the heart of the movie. Do I think she was the most fitting to win an Oscar this year? No, I think it was or Fernanda or Demi Moore. But I think Fernanda really deserved it, and not because I'm Brazilian. Of course I was cheering for her because I really wanted this award to come to our country, but I think what she did in I'm Still Here, it was so beautiful and so special. What she did to her character, the amount of respect she had for her character, their family, and it was perfection. It was out of this world, and how important that story is to our country and what's going on, especially in America. Like fascism and Nazism is coming back, and a lot of this story is about that, like the root of the story. So this woman winning this, it will mean so much to ourselves and to what's going on globally. So I think Fernanda should have won, and for me and for our whole country, she won. And seeing her not winning, it was kind of like, and what Demi's movie talking about, like it happened to her, a younger version of her somehow, like won. And her movie was exactly about that, how they will give awards, they will give you praise if you are beautiful, if you are young. I'm not saying Mikey is just that, but it's so bizarre to think for a night she relived her movie in real life, and you look at her when she lost, it's almost like she knows, and it's so sad. I think it would be more respectful if it was between Fernanda and Demi, but Mikey won, and congratulations to her, because as I said, Nora is not a bad movie. Her portrait of Nora was not bad at all, and she won, and I guess we will have to live with that. Okay, so my iPad battery died and I had to relocate places, but it's going to be short. I'm going to wrap it up, and I still need to talk about Best Picture and Best Actor I really want to talk about Best Picture, especially. So for Best Actor, Andrew Brody won, and I really was rooting for Ralph Fiennes for what he did in Conclave and what he is as an actor. I feel we don't talk enough about him, and I think this one, it was the year he could like shine even more than he does. But Andrew Wen won, and I get what he won, but I don't think it's fair because of what because what we know now, that his performance was like advanced by technology, and I think an award for best actor is especially about performance. So it's kind of somehow cheating, like um his performance in The Brutalist bad? Like, not at all. I'm not saying that or that he doesn't deserve it. There's this beautiful scene. It's heartbreaking, and you don't see almost anything. I can't say what it is because it's a big spoiler if you want to watch The Brutalist. But it's a scene in a dark place, and Adrian Brody is there, and Guy Pearce is there, and it's a scene you don't know, you don't see anything, but because of Adrian's portrait of the character and what's going on, of course you hear some things and you see some things. It's dark, but you can see a little, and your heart's like you break with him, and what this man is going on, what he went through, and what's happening is in his life. And it's an original character. I thought this man really existed, but as I was doing research after the movie, it's an original character. So Andrea put a lot of him and what he knows as an actor in this one. So I think he's very good. Like, he was the youngest actor to ever win an Oscar. It's his second Oscar. And but if it was me, I would give it to Ralph because I think he was amazing in Conclave. He's an amazing actor, and he deserved it so bad. And okay, so for Best Picture, I think let's start. I think Anora, it's not bad. I don't think Anora is a bad movie. I watched it as many movies I could for this Oscar. Do I think Anora is bad? No, but I think I'm Still Here is and I'm saying this not as a Brazilian. I'm saying this as someone who loves and appreciates good cinema. So I think I'm Still Here is better than Anora. I think Dune is better than Anora. I think Conclave is better than Anora. I think The Substance is better than Anora. And I'm kind of not understanding what people saw in Anora to give it Best Picture. As I said, I don't think it's the worst movie ever and that it doesn't deserve awards at all. I think it's a good movie, but it's an okay movie. It's not. Is it the best picture of the year? I don't think so. I watched many movies in the last year, and Novel wasn't the best of all of them. It's a good movie with great performance, with such a smart and witty script. and it's a good movie, but is it the best? I don't think so. I was reading a lot for I'm Still Here. It was one of the nominees, and I think the message for Brazil and for the like globally, like what's happening globally, fascism is coming back, Nazism is coming back, and the root of I'm Still Here, of the story going on in I'm Still Here, is those places. So this movie winning Best Picture, for example, it would be so important to so people would talk about it again, so people would bring this to light. Like, we need this to understand what this madness, this people who think this way and would and do what they do, what they think, what they could do to us, like and I saw a lot of people complain about Anora, like they bring the theme of the movie to light, but it's in a very like shallow way, not in a respectful way. I'm not saying I think that, but I saw a lot of people talking about that, and so I don't think Anora is a bad picture, but they won. So congratulations to that, and thank you so much to everyone who has watched my videos. I'm so happy I'm making videos about movies, and I'm so happy I could make videos about this year's Oscar, because it was such a special race, especially to Brazil, and for having I'm Still Here. And thank you so much to everyone who watched me, who supported what I am doing, and for sure I'm talking about movies more and more because I love it. And thank you so much. And if you please subscribe and give me a like, and thank you so much. Bye bye.